Beautiful namaste and abundant blessings to you. The second chapter of the Yoga Sutras say that the purposes of yoga are here to assist us with loosening the tight spots. We have a flow today that is here to assist us particularly with finding and moving and breathing through some tight spots in our hips and our shoulders, but most especially our hearts. Let's meet in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. I'll meet you on the center of your mat. Here we go. You might start in tabletop, hands underneath the shoulders, spread your fingers nice and wide. We're playing with a sense of abundance. You might turn your palms to face out just a little bit so the index finger faces forward and rooting down through the index knuckle and the thumb and all the bones of your hand, inner and outer wrist. Feel how that gives it a little support of the shoulders as they roll down the back and the shoulders come together. Okay, legs, tuck your toes under. Stretch your hips back down towards your heels. Feel that long, abundant, plentiful, spacious length from your heart down your arms all the way into your hands. And so the hips are reaching back, your heart is lengthening forward, your arms are nice and straight. All right, keep this momentum as you just press to the feet. Let the knees lift up just a little bit. Keep pressing your sit bones back. Widen your feet. Let's take it a little wider. An abundant space here. Maybe mat width apart. Keep your knees bent. Arms nice and straight. Feel from the outer edge of your elbow to the inner wrist of your hand. And then ever so tenderly continue that journey as you lift the hips up. Now come way high up on the tippy toes as you keep pressing the hips up and back. And then get your abundance together by pressing your thigh bones back, opening up the backs of the knees, the inner and outer edges of your knees. The shin bone presses back so much that you feel your calf stretch, your Achilles stretch. Head drop, shake it out a little bit. Nice long line from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Big breath in, big breath out. And then drop both heels down towards the earth, downward facing dog. Heels may or may not make their way all the way down onto the earth. Abundance is an inside job, and feel your hands on the earth. Feel your feet towards the earth if they're not there. Your legs are strong. Your heart is open and surrendered. Your mind is calm. Your breath is flowing. Your heart is beating. Your neurons are firing. Digestion is taking place. Like, these are some of the foundations of abundance that are happening all the time. Okie dokie. High up onto the toes again. Roll the shoulders over your wrists to find plank pose. Walk the feet back into hips width apart. On your next inhale, right knee, right elbow, and draw it back. Left knee, left elbow. Draw it back, downward facing dog. Root through the left foot, right leg lifts. Bend your right knee, open the right hip without sacrificing the heart. Down towards the earth, steady, centered, and strong. So you might roll that right shoulder down a little bit as that right knee lifts up to the sky. And then straighten out your right leg. Right knee to left shoulder, come to that plank position, and then straighten your right leg, come to the pinky toe side, root through the right hand, open your heart to the left, breathe that left fingertips up to the sky, spin the back foot flat, Pinky toe side of the left foot, pinky toe side of the right foot. A little opening in the heart. And if you'd like to have a little bit more room for breathing, reach that left arm up and over your head. Sometimes called fallen star. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhale, spin that left hand down. Spin up onto the left toes. Heart reaches towards the earth. Right leg into your chest. Reach it back and up. Three-legged dog. Right foot to the earth. Pause. Good. Roll shoulder forward into plank. Bend your elbows and your knees if you'd like. Come down, all the way down onto the earth. Untuck the tops of the feet. Now press the bones down onto the earth with your legs. Roll the shoulders back and down. Fill your hands. And from here, lift your heart. Bhujangasana, elbows back. Heart lifting, shoulders melting back and down. And then stretch your legs way back behind you and spin the inner thighs up towards the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, you melt. Melt the heart. Right down to this earth that's touching us all the time. Tuck your toes under, either through tabletop. I'm gonna come back to plank pose. Exhale your way back downward facing dog. Let it happen. Root through the right leg, left leg lifts, bend the left knee. And you feel this gorgeous opening of that left hip as you're rooted down through the right foot and the right femur bone is reaching back and the right knee is opening while the left knee bends. Lift the left knee up, roll the left shoulder down. Big inhale. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Gaze forward. Left knee, left elbow. Find that modified plank. Inhale, left leg back up. Gaze forward. Left knee, left elbow. Straighten. Feel the root of your left hand. Feel the outer blade side of the left foot. Spin the back foot flat, that right foot flat, and open the right arm up to the sky. Fallen star. Big breath in. Big breath out. If you'd like to spin the palm up towards the crown of your head and reach up and over your head and feel that nice long length and that big, beautiful side bend and opening. Breathing in and breathing out. On your next inhale, okay, right hand back down. Spin the heart towards the sky. Spin onto your right foot. Let that left leg reach up and back, downward facing dog. A three-legged dog. Left foot down onto the earth. Roll forward into plank. Bend your elbows, lower yourself down, untuck your toes. Reach the heart up. Bhujangasana. Shoulder blades melt down the back body. Legs firmly planted on the earth. Exhale and lower. Good. From here, tuck your toes under, come back up to all fours. Right, you'll walk the knees back in, the knees underneath the shoulders, the hands underneath the hips. From here, you'll let the right leg reach back behind you. Feel that abundant stability of both hands on the earth, the left shin on the earth, and then lift the right leg up and flex the right foot so the heel is in alignment with the right hip. And then guide the right foot over to the right, plant the foot, spread the toes, and feel the ankle open and the inner arch lift as you press down through the pinky toe side of the right foot. And then come on up. Find a flourish. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, float the arms down so the hands come onto the hips. I'm gonna walk my right foot back just a little bit so the heel once again is in alignment with my hip. Side bend with gate pose. You'll Let the right arm reach down the right leg. Inhale the left arm up and reach up and over your head, finding that beautiful opening of the heart and the lungs. A gentle bend of the spine, right? The spine abundantly bends forward and back, side to side, and it can twist. Good. All right, back to center. Plant the left hand, right hip. Lift up through the right leg. Reach the right arm up to the sky, half moon. This might be plenty. But if you'd like to play in that shape of the open heart, you'll bend your right knee, you'll reach back, catch hold of the right foot with the left hand, kick the foot into the hand, and open up the heart. Feel the shoulder blades rolling onto the back body to support plentifully the open heart. It's like an altar for an open heart. And breathe into where you feel it. The release is to come back to half moon. Drop the right leg down, spin the right palm up and over your head, reach up and over, finding a beautiful version of side plank. And then come on back up, let your inhale carry your way back up to center. Plant both hands. We'll take a twist here. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, reach the left arm underneath the right, bend the right elbow, come on down. You might walk the right hand forward. You might lift, find a balance pose by lifting that right leg up. You might swing it back behind you. And the last piece here, you might bend that left elbow, finding an elbow balance. Right hand finds its way to the left in prayer position, and then you'll press and make your way up so that the prayers find their place right at the heart center. Breathe. The exit is to carefully lower yourself down. Straighten the left arm, straighten the right arm up and over the head. Slide the hand underneath the shoulder. Make your way back up to all fours. Right leg lifts. Back to its place to the center. Inhale, big inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, both hands down. Right knee back down. Inhale, let the heart lift, tailbone lift. Cow pose, exhale, and round. Finding a release here, front and back of the spine, little cat, and a little bit of cow pose. Good. Finding that circulation, that plentiful circulation of your energy. Good. Stable back to center. Pause, spread the fingers wide. The left leg reaches back now, and feel as you come onto the toes, it can feel tippy. Press down through your arms, roll the shoulders back and down, straighten through the elbows. Find the shin rooted on that right leg, maybe even the opening of the right ankle bones as you spread your right toes, even the pinky toes slide down to the earth, and then let the left leg lift. And feel, you can't see the left heel in alignment with the hip, but you can feel it. All right. This is an ample practice of abundance here, your awareness widening and widening and widening with each and every breath. All right, left leg out to the left. Spread the toes, spin the ankle, drop the outer pinky toe side down, inhale. So the full sole of the left foot is on the earth, inhale, exhale. Slide the left hand down. Right arm reaches up to the sky, side bending here. The roots are planted, so your legs are like the roots of the pose as you lift up through your spine and you bend it over to the left. Back to center, nice wide arms. Plant, hi puppy. Plant that right hand down, yes. Half moon, left leg lifts up to the sky. Stay here and breathe. flex out through the left foot, press down through the right shin. Heart spins up towards the sky, breath is flowing, heart is beating. The peace and plenty. Yes? Bend your knee, reach back, catch a hold. Kick the foot into your hand. Right? The hand, the motor organ of the heart, the foot, the motor organ of the will. Press the two together, be willing to open the heart, be willing to breathe through the tight spots, not ignoring them, but allowing the tight spots to eventually become the path of awareness and opening. Working through them, not numbing, but deepening our awareness. And it's through our awareness that we perhaps can find more freedom right here, right now, with all of this going on. Okay, the release. Half moon. Drop your left leg down. Let the left arm come up and over the head, side plank variation. Press through the lower arm, reach the upper arm, stretch your upper heel down. Tailbone down towards your left heel. Find that beautiful long line in the center from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And the breath is balanced between the right lung and the left lung. Good, inhale. Come on, back up. Exhale, both hands down. Getting a nice shoulder vinyasa there. Plant the hands. Let the right arm reach up to the sky. Twist. Exhale. You'll bend your left elbow. Reach the right arm underneath. Come down into the right shoulder, finding the way of the twist. You might tiptoe the left hand forward. Right, similar to what we were doing standing, now we're supported on the earth, so maybe we can find a little bit more balance. It's much more easier to open the heart and be a little more daring when we feel supported. Maybe you let that left leg lift, maybe the left leg goes back behind you. You might bend the right elbow, that lower elbow. Find the hands in prayer first. Get strong and stable here, and then lift. We rise again. Heart lifts. Breath flows. Feel how quiet the mind gets when we're really strong and centered in our body, that mindfulness centered in the body. Right? This is what the Buddha says is the swiftest way to come right into that place of abundance, because it's enough. Nothing is missing. Mantra that. Nothing is missing. We'll change our shape again. You'll lower yourself down. You'll plant the left hand. You'll reach the right arm up. Right hand down. Root through the hands. Lift the left leg. Back up to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale. Both hands down. Left knee drops down. This time, guide the knees wide, the feet together, hips back down towards the heels, Balasana pose, sort of that place where we started. But we're gonna take it a little differently, this pose, what we were doing before, that back motion of the hips towards the heels and the toes pointing back. In this version, we'll play with finding all that and our ability to stretch in opposite directions as the heart lengthens forward and the arms reach forward. Forward momentum. Drop your head. Forehead finds its way onto the earth. You're balanced and supported. You're breathing. Let your mind quiet. 2 or 3 more breaths here. Lay it all down. Feel free to stay here. I'm gonna move on as I find my way back to all fours. Hips down to the heels, this time the heart lifts. I just release, find some freedom in my legs. Shake them out. Cross your legs. You might walk the feet a little closer underneath your hips, crossing at the shins, finding swastikasana. Sit bones down, elbows back, like exaggerate a little bit so you feel your backbone and feel the back of your heart. Heart lifts and the knees press down and the hips come in. Feel that glorious, abundant breath. A little smile comes to your face, also called auspicious pose. And then catch that abundant auspiciousness right in your heart center as the hands find their way to the heart. Notice how your body feels. And then gratitude for yourself, for showing up. Nothing happens unless we take the step. Nothing will happen in yoga unless we practice. So nice job. So happy to be together. Thank you for being here. Namaste.